Who's the worst person you've ever met? This girl from my math class junior year seemed really nice at first, always offering to help people with homework, sharing her notes, letting people copy her assignments. Everyone thought she was super generous. I was failing math pretty badly, so when she offered to help me study for our midterm, I was grateful. She came over to my house 3 nights in a row, went through everything with me step by step. She was patient, explained things clearly. I actually felt confident going into the test. The day of the exam, I sat down and looked at the problems. Nothing looked familiar. It was like she had taught me completely wrong methods for everything. I bombed it completely. Got a 32%. I thought maybe I just didn't understand, so I didn't say anything. But then I noticed the same thing happening to other kids she helped. They'd all fail their tests right after she tutored them. I started paying attention during her tutoring sessions with other people. She was deliberately teaching wrong formulas, incorrect steps, bad shortcuts that didn't actually work, but she did it so confidently that everyone trusted her. The worst part was watching kids get excited thinking they finally understood math, only to completely fail and feel stupid. Some of them started thinking they were just too dumb for school. One day I saw her actual notebook during class. Her real notes were perfect. She knew the material perfectly. She was sabotaging people on purpose. I couldn't figure out why until parent-teacher conferences. My mom mentioned that this girl's mom was bragging about how her daughter had the highest GPA in our grade and was definitely getting into her dream college. That's when it clicked. She was making sure her competition failed. By helping the smart kids with wrong information, she guaranteed they'd do worse than her. It was actually genius in the most evil way possible. I wanted to expose her, but who would believe me? She had this perfect reputation as the helpful sweet girl who tutored everyone for free. So I set up my phone to record during our next study session. I asked her to explain a concept I knew she'd taught me wrong before. Sure enough, she gave me the wrong formula again, but this time I questioned it. Are you sure that's right? That doesn't match what the textbook says. She got frustrated and finally snapped, look, do you want my help or not? I'm trying to help you here. Then she muttered under her breath, it's not my fault you can't keep up. When I played back the recording later, I heard something I missed in the moment. Right at the end, she whispered, good luck getting into state with grades like these. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew I wanted to go to the same college as her, and she was making sure I couldn't compete. I never confronted her directly. Instead, I just started warning people quietly. Hey, double check her methods with the textbook. Word spread slowly, and people started noticing the pattern. But I kept thinking about that recording, how calculated she was, how many people she'd hurt just to get ahead. So I did something I wasn't sure about. I found the admissions email for her dream school, the one she'd been bragging about getting into since freshman year. I sent them the recording with a simple message. I thought you should know what kind of person you're accepting. Honestly, I didn't expect anything to happen. Big schools get thousands of applications. Why would they care about high school drama? 3 weeks later, she came to school crying. Turns out the college had rescinded her acceptance. They said her behavior showed a fundamental lack of academic integrity and character that didn't align with their values.